According to VA, nearly 6 million veterans receive disability compensation for service-connected conditions. Many of these veterans are still able to work to some degree. The question before us today is if these veterans also have long-term disability insurance through their employer, can they receive both types of disability benefits at the same time? I'm joined by Leah Small from our long-term disability practice. Leah, what are some ways that long-term disability benefits are different from VA benefits?
Long-term disability, or LTD insurance, exists for situations when you suffer an injury or illness that leaves you unable to work for a period of time. Most people get their LTD insurance through their employer's group policy, but it's also possible to purchase a private policy from an insurance company. One major difference from VA disability benefits is that the definition of disability is based on job duties and can vary by policy. For example, some policies may consider you disabled if you cannot perform the key duties of your own job, but other policies require you to be unable to perform any occupation at all. Another difference is that LTD benefits are typically calculated based on your income, not a standard rate like VA. LTD benefits protect a percentage of a person's pre-disability earnings, usually 60 to 80%, but this can also vary from policy to policy. One final example I'll mention is that LTD benefits do not require your injury or illness to have been caused by your job. In other words, you don't have to show service connection for LTD benefits.
How does LTD insurance handle the possibility that a veteran's pre-existing disability might impair their ability to work?
So first, veterans should be aware that many LTD policies contain a pre-existing condition exclusion. Generally, these clauses exclude benefits for disabilities due to conditions the claimant had prior to obtaining the coverage. However, these clauses typically only apply to disabilities that start within a certain time period after obtaining the coverage, usually 12 months. So if a veteran had a service-connected disability that they were treated for prior to obtaining their LTD coverage, and then their condition worsens to the point that they need to stop working soon after they obtained their LTD coverage, then their LTD claim may be subject to a pre-existing condition exclusion. The specific terms of these exclusions can vary policy to policy, so it's important for claimants to read their policy carefully. And of course, if a veteran develops a new non-service connected condition that prevents them from working, then they can apply for long-term disability benefits for that.
So it's possible a veteran could potentially be receiving VA benefits and LTD disability benefits. What happens in this case?
So many LTD insurance policies contain provisions about offsets, which is when other income can offset or lower your LTD benefits. For example, if a long-term disability insurer would ordinarily pay a claimant $2,000 per month, but the individual is also receiving $1,500 per month in VA benefits, then the insurance company may only pay them $500 per month. It is important to read your policy and find out if it contains any offsets or exceptions. VA benefits may, under certain policies, be considered other income and thus an offset. But some policies specifically state that military disability income is not an offset.
What if the veteran's disability is different from the medical condition that led to their LTD claim? Would their VA disability compensation still offset their LTD benefits?
Some courts have found that if your service-connected condition is different from the injury or illness that led to your LTD claim, then your LTD insurer cannot offset your VA benefits. However, that's not always true. This is where the language of your policy becomes important. Unfortunately, though, policies can be vague, and LTD insurance companies are notorious for seizing on any excuse to deny claims or reduce benefits. So you may need to be prepared for a fight if you want to maximize your LTD benefits.
So in short, yes, a veteran may receive both VA disability compensation and long-term disability benefits, but they must read their LTD insurance policy for important information, like whether their VA benefits will lower their potential LTD benefits.
That's correct. One final difference between VA and LTD claims is that we can assist clients with initial LTD claims. So if you are a veteran considering filing for long-term disability benefits, or you already filed for LTD benefits and were denied, CCK may be able to help you. If you'd like a free case evaluation, contact our long-term disability attorneys using the contact information in the video.
Also, be sure to check out CCK's Long-Term Disability YouTube channel for more video content from our LTD team. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for future VA updates. Take care.